Right, we are going to start hostiles with this independent power. And accidentally go into the water. Brilliant. Let's go grab this cave here. So we can sample the cheese for science and food. Or get culture. Let's go science and food for the moment. And then that actually boosted our science to finish. And we get to grow our city again. So I am going to continue to do all the river stuff. Because we just get so many boosts to river tiles. And click next tab. And we get to do policies for the first time. So we either get tool making, which gives us +1 production and science on the palace. Or +2 culture on the palace. Let's go with production and science just because culture is lacking and it looks like we're just going to let it lack and confirm that policy. So our leader gazes into the bronze mirror as an attendant traces her eyes with coal. She does not look at her reflection but beyond. The lands are, as yet, few in people, but abundant in possibility. Her mind reaches forward towards. So, another mission. So we could get a merchant. We could build 2 monuments. Or conquest, which would give us another warrior. So, I think these are quite far away. So let's go conquest, which then gives us another warrior. And we will move the warrior over here to these. And we can choose another civic. Mysticism, however, would give us a pantheon straight away. So we don't have faith points or anything like that. Just studying mysticism would give us a pantheon. I would like to do that because I am eyeing a pantheon to try and make our rivers even better than what they already are. We choose government. So the celebration that we saw earlier... Okay, so we got 22 turns left and then we get a celebration. In choosing our government, we then are able to pick, when we get the celebration, which option we would want. So we're going to do Classic Republic, and then when the celebration happens and everyone is partying down, we then get to pick either more culture or production towards constructing wonders. Now we know we want to construct the pyramids, so I'm hoping maybe we could time it. But if we don't, then we just pick the culture, which is actually really good. Very tempted for food, because food is king. However, that's what we're going to go for. As our first bit of combat, we're going to grab our melee unit, and we're going to go in there, which we will get a major defeat, which is disappointing. Let's go. And then we're going to grab our other warrior unit. They're not close enough, but they'll be able to attack next time out. We have got a diplomatic action. So he wants open border. We can accept that and we get +2 gold per turn. Yep, I see no problem with that. And then to our city. So now we can make the fishing quays. So we get +1 food on fishing boats, additional to what we've already got. So let's build our first building. Must be placed on a coast, a lake tile, or navigable river. So we're going to place it here. You must convert to an urban district. Selecting this will remove the existing fishing boat to convert it to an urban district. Continue. But, like we said, we don't lose that work that's happened there. We click grow the city and we still get that. So, we basically built that, got rid of the fishing boats, and then the game lets us move the fishing boats or whatever improvement we would want. Very nice. Another melee unit joining the fray. And this melee unit can then attack next time out. And another melee unit. So that's 4. This melee unit's going to push this way and just go up the river just to see what's around. I think 3 melee units over here is fine. We have 10 turns remaining to disperse them. Next turn. That's a great quote. Which gives us slinger. We get production on camp and woodcutters. 1+ food on pastures. So we can see another unit has come here. I would like to get rid of these. Right, we've got another warrior unit moving up. Right, let's go attack with you. And attack with you. Because we've got another melee unit coming up to help with them. Let's go respond to diplomatic action. So he's inviting to share military aid. Ooh. So if I accept, Get +2 gold per turn, and then he gets +2 combat strength. If I support it and I pay 60 influence points, we both receive 3+ combat strength, which I am going to do. And then we can choose research, or sorry, technology behind there. And we're going to go straight to masonry to try and get them pyramids up to support our river tiles even more. Let's go command units, and we'll move our scout along here. There is a little goody hut there, but I think he's going to get it just before us, sadly. Right, and our warrior over here is just going to push up. Next turn. Right, move you up. A little bit of trouble, so let's move you back. Move you back, and then our healthy melee unit at the front. Our scout is going to come across here. I can't waste any turns by not moving, otherwise he would beat me to stuff. Let's go command units and get this melee unit over here to help. Next turn. So he's chasing me down, which is fair enough. Next turn. And we can hover over our leader and the banner comes down, and we can sort of see how we compare to the AI, which is cool. Next turn. They are going to come in here for major victory. As you can see, combat has changed in the sense of we don't get experience. So the only way to get experience is if you have a commander, then the commander gets experience, which then will improve your army, which is cool. Different way to do it. Right, you two might as well keep healing because you're in trouble. We've got 6 turns to disperse this, which should be okay. Let's go in there. So, this place of respite has sheltered countless travellers, a symbol of humanity's perseverance in spite of a hostile wilderness. Stay a while gives us happiness and culture, or we get influence. Let's go for the happiness and the culture, which then helps us complete the civics, what was that, 3-4 turns quicker, which is absolutely lovely. Let's go next turn. We got 10 turns. What I'm going to do then is pop out a scout and then into a settler. So then I can still scout the coast, see where the best location is, and then go from there. We do want to try and find river tiles, just because we get so much boost. So there could be an argument for coming over here for this river over there. Right, let's smack you. Let's smack you. Then you'll be able to smack next time out. So I'm hoping we can do that, and then there's the first quest done. We've only got 4 turns remaining. We might lose a melee unit in this. Let's go next turn. And then move in. Awesome. And then as we're in here, as we see, they have not been conquered. But there is a button down here, which is Disperse Independence. So we click that. Then we get narrative choice. And we complete the quest. One must remember that a soldier's purpose is death, no matter how friendly the face. And we get +1 militaristic attribute point. Which, more interestingly, as we can see up by our leader, we get 1 point. So let's click here. Militaristic. And these are our leader's attribute points, which we can boost our leader to get additional buffs, which I think is mega, mega fun. So we get +5 combat strength against independent powers and city-states, or we gain 1 free war support on all your wars. Let's get the +5 combat strength at the moment, because we are fighting independence. And we just get that boost. Ta-da. Choose technology. So this is the first time we have actually got an option to come in here and get a mastery, which would give us +3 combat strength for fortified districts, or +1 production on production buildings. I think it's probably best to go into writing, come get our library and stuff. We might even do the mastery, which would then give us a codex, which is a great work, and additional science. So let's go over there. Do we need to do... We've got that. Do we need to do pottery first? Yes, we need to do pottery first. So what would pottery give us? Pottery gives us a brickyard. So if we got a mining town, we could do something there. Yeah, let's go pottery into writing. And then we can get all our science buildings. But more importantly, we did complete our first quest, so hooray! We did it. Living the dream. And we're 10%, or we have got 10% age progress. Right, command units. Our scout will keep scouting. Oh, we have got a campfire over here. My melee warriors, after the success of killing random people, probably should rest and heal up, and we will go next turn. Oh, we have met someone else, so let's go meet them. I love this screen. It's my favourite screen.
Đêm nay ngọn gió mát trên đỉnh Fansiban và dòng chảy êm đềm tĩnh lặng của sông Hồng. Các ngươi đến đây.
I wonder how many nations are going to be like hostile from the bat when you see them. That'll be interesting. But let's do a friendly greeting and spend 20 influence. I think we whack out a quick settler beforehand, and then we go into pyramids and hope it doesn't get chewed out. So, locals claim that in this glade, objects roll towards the centre regardless of the slope. We can do gain a boost to the earliest available technology, or just get a flat out science. Spend 3 turns of production, though. Let's just give me the 30 science, which saves me 2 turns on pottery, which is actually quite nice. And let's get writing done, so we can get that library up for that science. I think science is still going to be king. So let's go discipline, and then we'll go into code and laws. I think that's probably going to be the move. We do get to choose our pantheon. I'm hoping the one that we want is still here. Boom. God of the Seas. We get an additional production on fishing boats in a settlement with an altar. So we do need to build an altar, but then all of our fishing boats up this river that we use will get an additional production. So we have 2 options. We could settle here and push to the iron eventually. Or I think the better option is probably setting over here, having a little lumber mill town. But we've got these rivers as well. So I could settle here, for example, and then I've got all the river to work, which obviously we get our boosts to river, which would be absolutely glorious. We do get to choose our first celebration. So I'm going to plug in the 15% production towards constructing wonders for 10 turns, because after this settler does get built, we're going to go straight into the pyramids. Do I want culture or gold? I want gold at the moment because I need to save up to be able to purchase an altar, which is 360, because I'm going to go straight into the pyramids. If I can get the altar, that will give us additional production on all our fishing boats, which is huge. Because if I go in here, +1 production on fishing boats in settlements. So there's even fishing boats out on the coast as well, which is actually quite nice. I think most of the goodie huts and stuff have been found, sadly. Right, settler's going to pop out next time, so I think we are going to come over here, work this river over here for them big old boosts as well. We're probably going to plop ourselves probably there. This isn't the river where we would get boosts from, so we do need to be near this one. Right, choose production. So we're going to go straight into the pyramids, and then we have all these options where to build it. We can build it on the floodplains. Must be placed on desert and adjacent to the river. So we could build it there. I don't see why not at the moment. It would only take 15 turns at the moment, which is actually quite nice. Yeah, so let's plump it there. Boom! Let's get the pyramids up. What could go wrong with building on floodplains, right? So for 60 points science, I don't want to use my influence points, so I'm just going to accept. I still do get +2 science per turn, but what I'm going to do is trade with them, open market, so I can get some more gold. So let's go open markets with you. I reject your open. Oh. Interesting. So now we can't do anything with him for 10 turns. Right, let's try and open markets with She rejects it as well. Interesting. Right, another scout done. Right, they do have 2 units here, so let's make sure our military is all together and we don't get caught out. And then we're going to found our first town, which is really, really cool. We can grow it instantly. So I think we just do the whole river tiles just because we get so many boosts to them. Let's make sure it is towns as well. So let's go in here. So yeah, just 1+ production on rivers. So I see no reason not to do that immediately. We don't get the science for settling on that, so that's good to know in future. So yeah, we'll go there first. So I think that's the key with Egypt. Oh, you've denounced me. So your relationship will decrease by 60 over 10 turns. Or I spent 120 and it cancels it. Jeez. Okay, denounce me then. Come at me, bruh. Okay, he's over there. We might have to go to war. Which is quite good because our melee units don't actually cost anything. Right, they're going to get shot from that galley, sadly. Right, command units. Right, you get away from that. This scout. I would like to scout around. Oh, no, that's her. Where's he? He's up top. Okay. Gonna have to keep an eye on that town then. Next time. Okay, luckily they didn't shoot our warrior. Well, let's move up because they look like they're pushing towards the city. So our military is getting ready. Well, the scout is going to then pass this way. That's absolutely fine. Next time. Yeah, it looks like they're pushing up to the city. Right, let's start smacking them. Move him. Very nicely done. And our scout goes free. Let's go next time. Interesting. I would like to find a city-state to befriend them. We could have befriended that city-state, but murder's on my mind. Command units. And then our scout is going to continue to do all the scout things there. Like, you go in there, destroy them. Attack them. Right, and we move as the army. I don't want them starting to, like, annoy the city. Next turn. Have got a boat coming in here. Right, we can grow the town, which we will go down the river. It's not going to be a fishing town. It will be like a lumber town. But it's just the rivers give us too much not to go for straight away. Right, scout. Do you want to see what she's got? Right, command units. This scout, let's come into all this emptiness that we haven't found in here. Nice. And then this gives us the library. So, the question is can we attack this boat? No. Narrative choice. As Egypt prospers, the arts flourish, and small workshops start to capture daily life in clay and dye. A royal architect unveils a new method of dealing with stone that stuns the local creatives, but nonetheless, will demand much of their labour. Let's continue down the science. We're sort of picking most things that are to do with that. And I'm tempted to go into the mastery for writing for the first time, which then would give me additional plus science on buildings. If you want to see more of me, head down to the description below for my Uncut Live channel, where I put all my streams directly on so you never miss anything. If that's not good enough for you, I've even got a Discord. Come treat yourself. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever you're doing, and I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.